Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope your day is going well. I'm just having a nice lazy Sunday. I'm easing into the day. Oh my gosh, it's almost 10 o'clock here. Can't believe I haven't eaten already. Yeah, it's a Sunday morning, so I just kind of woke up, checked out some football scores, putzed around in bed, and I'm about to take my breakfast back to bed and read a little bit more. So I just thought I would do a what I eat in a day video. Today's kind of a typical one, but I got a lot of diversity here, and I've got all the stuff to kind of like really put together one of my typical days and how I really like to eat now, how I've been eating the last few months, kind of a regular pattern of it, more or less. And I'm starting off the day with a monster fruit bowl. That one is divine. You won't be able to see everything because the color is not that different this morning, but I got like a big chunk of pineapple down on this side in the bottom. I've got two nice mangoes over here. Got some good red papaya, and of course 3 bananas. And I'm gonna take this one back and I'm gonna check out a few more football scores, play around on the computer a little bit, and just have a lazy Sunday. But when I eat again, I'll be back to you. So you guys stay tuned. There's gonna be some really good fruit today. Yesterday was a particularly good market haul. So I'll see you guys in just a bit. All right, for meal number 2, I'm coming to you with a big smoothie bowl. I decided to make something a little bit different just because it's Sunday morning. Had a little bit of dragon fruit again. So I had my smoothie part of it is about 5 bananas, a mango, and half a dragon fruit. I didn't put any more and I didn't put any water in there. I put just a little bit of sugarcane juice in there because I wanted it to be as thick as possible. That's my base. Then I put some papaya, some pineapple, and some banana in there. And I'm about to munch down on that. You can see how that is. I'm afraid I can't show it to you super well because if I tilt it, it's going to go on the floor. So I'm going to zoom in on it right here and give you a quick look. Ooh, that's a beauty, isn't it? Gotta love the colors of this lifestyle. Anyhow, I'll be back to you for the next feeding. Well, we can pretty much just write this day off. It's about 2:30. I don't know, that fruit I ate this morning really filled me up. It's been about 3.5 hours since my last feeding, but I figured it's about time to go ahead and eat. And it's time for that green meal of the day. So I'm having my favorite smoothie these days. I've done a video, I think there was a video within the last 2 weeks. Look up green smoothie and it's probably this one. This has, and there's probably this much more in the picture. I'm probably gonna have 2 of these, about 64 ounces, but I put the equivalent of about, because some of them were small, 8 bananas, kale, spirulina, and cacao. And just a little bit of my good sugarcane juice. I'm trying to use sugarcane juice earlier in the week more because it does kind of tend to turn a little bit as the week goes on. But that's my favorite smoothie right there. I was thinking about, and I kind of spaced on it, I was thinking about putting some chia seeds in there because I'm going to start, I'm going to cut, I'm going to see, being here, I have to always wait and see because it's about calories, getting enough calories in living here and not being able to just pop out and get food at the spur of the moment. So I'd like to kind of drop the fat for a little while or lower the fat for a little while and just maybe do more of the omega-3s. But a lot of times I need that avocado or I need that fat at night just to complete the calories for the day. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to sip on this one. And I will be back to you when I eat again. I'm not real sure what I'm gonna do for dinner this evening, but it's gonna be something good. Anyhow, I'll see you in just a little bit. All right, it's time for my last feeding of the day. It's about 5 o'clock and I've got myself something really nice here I'm gonna share with you. I think I'm 99.9% sure this will be my last feeding of the day, but like always, I reserve the right for a little bit of dessert, if I should so feel. But I don't think I will. I've got like this nice little salad that I came up with. Actually, I did a recipe a couple of weeks ago, and I will have that at the end of the video and in the description below. And I improved the recipe a little bit. That's why I'm gonna have it linked so you can see the recipe if you would like. What I've got here is I've got I spiralized a zucchini, a carrot, and a cucumber. And then I put that on top of a bed, like a bed of a small head of red leaf lettuce. And then I made my dressing, and then I put it on top. Now I will tell you the little bit of changes I made. So you can, if you watch that video without going through the whole recipe piece by piece, because you'll have it on that one. The last time didn't come out exactly like I wanted. I used basil instead of cilantro this time. I used less water. Let's see, what else? And then at the end, I needed a little bit more, so I used just a little bit of zucchini to thicken it up so I could put a little bit more water in just to make it go further. I had the consistency where I wanted it. It was just that I wanted a little bit more dressing for my salad. And I think that's the only changes I made since the last one. Basil, and then just thinning it out a little bit. It still had I had dates in there, I had ginger in there, I had garlic in there. Yeah, watch the recipe, I'll have that at the end, but I'm looking to dive into this. This is really good. I was happy with it. I tasted it and I'm like, yum. So I've got maybe not this same amount left over, but I've got a good bit left over. So I've got a hefty dinner tonight. Oh, and then just topped it off with some green onions right there. So that's kind of how I roll. I probably should have eaten a little bit earlier to get a start. If I sat down and added up my calories, I probably could have gotten another meal in today. But I just wasn't that hungry earlier. And Sunday, I'm a little bit more laid back on my food. So I've got plenty of food today. I should have used, I noticed I didn't get as much as I'd like. I probably should have thrown some hemp seeds in there. But like I say, I'm a little bit looser on the weekend. So take of it what you will. But that's what I eat in a day is raw vegan. And I will have I'll try to put the playlist at the end of the video too. I have a whole playlist. If I can't put both, I'm gonna put the recipe. If I can't put both, you can go check out. I've got a playlist that's all of what I ate today, what I eat in a day video. So anyhow, hope you guys like this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll hit that subscribe button, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. Love you guys. Peace.